So hi, my name's Aaron Ingram. I'm a Navy pilot of 10 years and transitioning to civilian life from Okinawa, Japan. What initially attracted me to pre-veteran was honestly being told the hard truth that I wasn't ready for civilian life. And I hadn't been hearing that a lot. I had been reached out to by a lot of folks who were trying to get me to join their program or their um, headhunter organization and get plugged in with them. And they were telling me a lot of things that I wanted to hear. And after speaking with you, Jason, that was my first introduction to, hey, this is stuff I don't like hearing, kind of making me uncomfortable. But it made me think a lot. And over a few days, I realized how true it was, some of the things that you were saying, because I was catching myself doing exactly what you were cautioning. And so I just said, hey, maybe this guy's speaking the truth to me, and whenever I've been challenged in that way, I've seen the most growth in the past. So I figured it was a good opportunity to give it a chance and challenge my own understanding of what the transition would look like. So I was struggling with the sense of direction. Where am I going to go? What am I going to do next? Because it wasn't flying. Initially, I was just kind of flailing. I mean, I did my PMP. I ran into a lot of the traps that I think people run into, and they say, well, I'm going to do this because the military might offer it, it's free, but it is taking up some of your time, things like PMP or Lean Six Sigma. And I'm not going to say those are the worst things ever. I mean, if you want to do them and have them on your resume, that's fine, but you're sacrificing your time to do those things, and that's not nothing. It narrowed it down a lot because I was honestly flailing and looking at dozens of options for things that I could do. But as someone who is totally changing careers, it's really unclear what direction you may be going in when you see all the opportunities out there. So to narrow it down was extremely helpful, and to figure out an actual methodology to narrow it down was extremely helpful. Here's an actual process where I'm actively doing something, reaching out to folks, and it's making an impact on what my next career will be. So you see an immediate effect at that point. And when you're applying the principles you earlier learned in the course during the employment vector method, that just allows you to um, see why the methodology is strong and why you need to go through that before you're talking to folks that are potentially your employers. But around week 3 or 4, I really saw a change, and I started understanding why you were having us meticulously go through in the order that we went through this course in this way. And once I understood the mindset it took to really get in the head of the employer and tackle it from that perspective and understand how the business operates and what we could do that was useful, then I felt empowered because of like, all right, I have tasks now. I have things I can do. I have a list of things I can do. And then, especially once you get to the employment vector method, then it's off to the races. Yeah, absolutely. I would recommend the course for those who are willing to put in the work, who are actually interested in finding out what they do want to do next. And they want to find out the best, most efficient way to do that and avoid a lot of wasted time and effort doing things that aren't going to help them.